And the reason why I'm choosing Faceless over Grom is that, like, I think while Grom I think does help against Control Warrior, it gets you another plus 10 or 12 damage in to put them into combo range. It just doesn't feel as guaranteed of a win condition as like 60 damage OTK. So, yep. Cut patron for Major Domo and Nas. Sounds about right. I think the deck without Faceless doesn't really need Thorson. Sure, yeah, if you... But I was saying this earlier, where I think because of the lack of Death Spite now, and it's just harder and harder to make patrons, Emperor really helps with that, and also getting good battle rages off. And it's a 5/5 body. I like it a lot. I like the card a lot. So while I see the point that you don't need it for the combo, it's a good tempo play. So we keep card draw, we keep weapon for sure, keep card draw. And since this is like a pretty good start already, I think I'll also keep Emperor. If you play on turn 6, it makes their... Like, they want to get their Gadget Sand going on turn 6. It makes it a little bit awkward if you have Emperor on board. Because then they play Gadget Sand, and they have to not only stealth it, but they also have to somehow deal with the Emperor. But it looks like it's like some Deathrattle version. Hey Left McKay, how's it going? Sparring partner. Let's go for the Gnomish. Turn 4. What Deathrattle thing? Okay, Tomb Pillager. There's also the faceless thing. What was that one? Twilight Summoner. Whatever that thing's called. What's our next turn gonna be? It's probably gonna be like Pyro Acre Battle Rage. So I don't really want to trade. I don't want to trade my Gnomish in. Question is, do I use the Slam or do I use Execute? Kind of want to save Slam for card draw. But am I gonna regret using Execute? Yeah, let's be greedy about card draw. I value card draw more, especially against a Deathrattle Rogue, because pretty much at some point they're gonna outboard you. They have a lot of sticky minions, which is really hard to get rid of, and you don't necessarily want to get rid of those. So now we can do Pyro, Iker, Battle Rage, and it also clears this guy, and we draw a lot of cards. Like, yeah, the Pyro and the Iker die, or the Slime dies, but they die to Phantom Eyes anyways, so it's getting the 4 card draw is pretty nice. And then we have Worgen and Faceless already in hand. We just need charge. Like, we can Emperor both of those, and then we just see who draws faster, like who gets their combo faster. You probably won't need the 60 damage all the time. Wait, so you guys are arguing about whether or not you need the Faceless? Like, definitely if you don't face any Control Warriors at all, Faceless is really just about Control Warrior. So yeah, put the Gnomish back in. There's no reason to run it. Okay, so he gets to play the SI7 twice. Prep. This. Alright, so do we start going ham? I guess we can start going ham too, right? Try to find the execute. Nice. Alright. We cycle the enrage too. I have Taskmaster to activate, so maybe let's cycle this too. Why is he playing so many Deathrattle cards though? Seems a bit strange. Pyro. Don't have any spells. He's got 8 damage. He already used one Eviscerate. I don't know if he's running Cold Bloods. But I think we gotta try to cycle. Whirlwind. Okay. Enrage. So do we save the Enrage? I think we should task the SI7 to be safe, that we don't die. And then we have, as long as we draw a charge, then we have 25 damage in hand. Because we have 22 from the Worgen Enrage, Rampage, Charge, and then we have this. And that costs 8 mana, so we can cast everything. Kinda crazy. It's like turn 9 and we have 5 cards left. How'd you get Gadgetzan? I faceless his Gadgetzan. We might sap it. Try to make me overdraw something critical. I want to buy a funnel cake. Give me that funnel cake. Alright, feels good, man. Yeah, so this matchup is always just about race to see who can draw their lethal first. That was pretty fun. I have to say, that was a pretty fun game. Miracle Warrior, OP. You forgot to BM. I don't need to BM Hawkeye. I recognize his name. He usually does pretty well, so not about BMing for no reason. Soloist. I think he should be Control Warrior. There could be some Dragomir in too. Let's just toss all of these. Look for X. I have OCD, ODD, ADD, ADHD, autism, and Asperger's. That's a lot of conditions. Okay. I don't know what this is, but I think I'll start with Pyro. Hope he doesn't have the axe. Okay. Wow. Okay, he really doesn't want me to draw cards. So he's some kind of Reno, maybe? It's definitely a Control Warrior. Okay, so our max combo, since I used up the Inner Rage, is now down to only 52 damage. I don't really feel like donating this to the axe and not getting any benefit out of the Whirlwind. And I don't want to use up Taskmaster either, because it's part of my combo. There's his pass. He plays Double Scarab. Wow. Like, this is worthy enough of playing Ravaging Ghoul. But ideally I get Acolyte or something to pair up with the Ravaging Ghoul. So our goal this game is keep him under 52 health. Do you think we can do that? He's already at 33. I was almost going to use the Battle Rage, but I realized my face is not damaged. Where's our weapon? I've been playing OTK deck. I've been struggling to win. Any tips on how to play your cards? Depends on the matchup. Have you read the Hearthstone guide, first of all? That's the place you should start with. 37. We can't play Emperor until we get more of our combo pieces. Yeah, unfortunately the Acolyte got executed, so we didn't get enough value from that. So that's why it's a bit slow right now. So he's at 44. This is looking pretty bad because we just aren't drawing into anything. Okay, so we can finally armor up again. We're just trying to spells. I need minions. So even just like patrons. Just like patron, whirlwind. And it should deal some damage to his armor. Wait, what? Blood Warriors. That's cute. Fortunately it's like pretty worthless against our deck because we're not that slow of a deck. Although right now our slow is super start. Our start is super slow. is it even worth switching decks if you're ever one of those ruts you just go back and forth, losing one game and then losing the next? I feel like it's just variance, and you may as well keep the same deck as long as you're not tilting. Yeah, I've done that before. Like, I feel like I lose to a counter deck and I switch to counter that deck, but then I end up getting the counter queued, and it's just a cycle. And you just can't tell what the next matchup is. Unless it's like late and there's not that many people playing. Then it's actually quite likely you can re-queue. It was so bad. So I need to save Pyro because I need to use a Pyro to trigger a big battle rage. He's already at 48, so another 4 armor and he's out of range. Whoa! Finally a card we can actually play. Another card we can actually play. We're gonna overdraw though if we battle rage. I think I have to drop the Pyro. We still overdraw if he just whirlwinds here. At least he took some damage from that, so helps. He's at 47 again. Okay. 49. So we can do Patron. Patron, Whirlwind, Battle Rage, Axe. Okay. Axe is helpful. I think he just goes face though. We let him clear the board. He might Harrison. And then we can slam for cycle. We got 6 cards left to go. He's got a lot of golden monkeys. Here's a Dumbsayer. Alright, so let's charge. That's good. So let's slam this. Just cycle the slams. Just cycle everything. There's a faceless. So yeah, we have everything, right? We can just play Emperor and go face. So he's at 45. He has no time for games. Holy shit, with a start like that we still beat him? Feels good, man. Can you get some PogChamps in chat, please? Why is Locke playing Faceless in this deck? That is why we're playing Faceless in this deck, you guys. Alright, feels good. That felt really good. Scumbag Warriors. Fun and interactive. I've read most of it and I'll continue, but my problem is I don't know when to use whirlwind effects and combo cards. I always try to combine them with card draw or patient generation. Try not to just use whirlwind only to clear the board, because then you run out of resources. Like, it's best to clear the board and draw cards with Acolyte or Battle Rage. So, yeah. I wonder how safe that guy felt. I know. OTK Gatekeeper to Legend. I see why it is added. I hope so. Hopefully that was good enough reason. You know, I used to baby rage a lot about the Control Warrior matchup, but then now I'm like, you know what? If they're gonna be so slow, he's playing the slowest, greediest ass Control Warrior deck with what's called Blood Warriors, and like just like double Elise. So obviously he's gonna win the control game, but he just plays so slowly that even though we had a terrible hand, you guys saw our hand. We couldn't cycle for like most of the game until the end, and we still won. I don't feel impressed. Just a normal game on lock stream. You're going against a guy who just beat someone to help. Aw, sorry, Makoser. Are you playing with Faceless? I have no idea who I can talk to about my problems. Wait, what happened? Why does this get timed out? Oh, Blood Warrior's from Scarab, I see. Got it. I thought he actually runs that card. Hawkeye. Wait, this guy was playing Rogue, right? I thought this guy was playing Rogue earlier. Now he switched to Warrior? Okay, fine with that. Yeah, no problem, Library. Oh, you're playing the exact deck. Marcosa, then you should beat him again. See how hard he baby rages if he plays two different people who OTK him for like 52 or 60 damage. That'd be... I'd like to see his face when that happens. Alright, do we save the Pyro? If I tell Pyro and he just like Axe, he just plays a War Axe. Also, he knows what deck we're playing, right? I think I want to save coin. It's like, I could coin out Berserker. He could just hit and then Axe. I feel like let's just pass. Save Pyro, save the coin, just play this on turn 3 and then play Gnomish on turn 4. If he's Controller, he could probably just afford not to hit. If he's Patron, then he might as well just pressure and hit. Locke had no idea what happened in his chat for the last 15 minutes. Oh. No, I mean, it wasn't like addressed to me, so I wasn't really paying too much attention to it. But, yeah. So many Warriors blame show. Wow. Full Acolyte. Finley. Alright, so it's either mid-range or the Patron. So we're just going to... We're going to try and make Patrons first. That's a lot of armor gain, though. You know, a lot of card draw. We might just lose this one just because of how slow our start was. What can I do? I can do... Problem is I give him a lot of card draw too. We do like Pyro, Acolyte, Coin, Execute. Alright. I guess we'll try. I think we already lost because of just a really good start on his part. So then we execute this, or we can Whirlwind. No, we can't Whirlwind. So we execute this, and then we get rid of Armor Smith, so he stops gaining armor. He draws so much that I'm pretty sure he'll have patrons before us, and then we're kind of dead at that point. But if he's mid-range and he doesn't make patrons, we can still beat him in that race. Is mid-range Shaman this deck's worst matchup? No, it's not. Not at all. Because I think mid-range Shaman is actually easier to handle than Face Shaman. Face Shaman, because you don't you don't run Armor Smith, so sometimes they can just smork you down. Against mid-range Shaman, you just need to be careful about budgeting your removal whirlwind effects for maximum potential, and play around Lightning Storm. Just keep in mind they run Lightning Storm. Okay. At this point, I feel like it's not Patron, because he drew so many cards. Like, he should have Patron generation tools by now. Anyways, the earliest we can make patrons is turn 7, though. We can do Patron, Icar, and Whirlwind, so we just have to try to set up for that turn. Worgen charge. I think we go for card draw. Set this. We want to try to trade off this guy. Ooh, Inner Rage. That's nice. Do we use that here for the extra card? Or do we save it for making extra patrons? We already make a lot of patrons with Patron, Icar, Whirlwind. If we use Inner Rage, that kind of guarantees that this guy takes 3 damage, because otherwise this guy could have traded in here. He axes this down and he can trade in here. This will be a 4 health. I think it's worth it to Inner Rage this. Slam. Hey, Samurai Sheik. I am enjoying and upvoting your deck. I have a question though. Why do you have Thaurissan and Faceless in this deck? Should be clear why we have Thaurissan. Faceless is against Control Warrior. Alright, so we can execute Slam and hit, so we can clear his patrons. Feels good. But it means we can't make ours this turn. So yeah, we do this. We Slam at this. We axe at this. And then there are some hybrids though. There are some hybrid decks that are kind of mid-rangey and still play Patron. So I'm not really sure. So he could have Ragnaros. Like I wouldn't be surprised to see Ragnaros pop up here, and then I'll be sad I used up all my executes. If he plays Rag, then we just Faceless, I guess, and just try to snipe his Rag. Okay, so we're dead to Grom. Can't really play around that. But we can do Patron, Whirlwind, Icar. He needs to have Whirlwind to activate his Grom though. So we do one Whirlwind. Do we want to have an Icar on board for the second Whirlwind? I mean, our board's not completely full. I guess it's an extra 2 damage. Did I just get disconnected? Do you play mostly board control until you have Grim Patron? Depends on the matchup. By the way, pre-DH Dog gave you a shout out when you played him. Said you're really good at Patron. Yeah, thanks, Show UC. I remember getting that comment. That's really nice of him. It's really flattering. Yeah, let me restart the Hearthstones. Somebody's DCing me. You're farming them with Tic Tac's Priests? What's Tic Tac Priest? Wait, did I really... Did I get disconnected? What happened? But my rank went up. Did I win? What? What just happened? Win trading. Oh, top 100 hype. Feels good, man. The fuck? This your dream hack? Oh, sorry, Puffin. Hope you had fun. I wish I was there too. How's it going? We take those. I think he must have just quit. If he didn't have Grom for lethal and we made a board of patrons, he probably just quit. But it's kind of weird I got disconnected at the same time.